What's up, everyone? Today's video I'm going to talk about the pressure and temperature effects on the solubility of solids, liquids, and gases, and that will lead into a discussion on Henry's law. So first, with pressure. Solids and liquid solubility is not affected by pressure. Gases, however, are more soluble with increasing partial pressure above the solvent. So this is why a can of soda, when you open that can of soda and pour it into a glass, it begins to get flat, because the partial pressure of the carbon dioxide inside of the can, with the little air that there is inside the can, is much larger than the partial pressure of CO2 in the atmosphere. So the second you open that can and now have the atmosphere as the air rather than just the little bit of air inside the can, it reduces the partial pressure of CO2, and that reduces the solubility of CO2. And this is expressed in an equation called Henry's law, which states that the solubility of a gas is equal to Henry's law constant times the partial pressure of that gas above the solvent. So K is a constant. So what this is showing is that as you increase partial pressure, you increase solubility. And as you decrease the partial pressure, that solubility will decrease. So a fairly simple equation, but it tells you everything you need to know about the solubility of gases with changing pressure. Now next up is temperature. So with temperature, solids generally are more soluble at higher temp. Gases, however, are more soluble at a lower temperature. So if you look at ocean water, the water in the polar regions has a higher concentration of dissolved oxygen than the water in tropical areas, because the colder temperatures and the colder water means that more oxygen can dissolve in it. Going back to the soda example again, you've definitely been to the pool sometimes in the summer where you pour your glass of soda and it gets warm because of the warm temperatures, especially if the ice in it melts, and it gets flatter as the temperature increases. There you have a combination both of the pressure changing and also the temperature. But if you have a glass of soda in ice versus a glass of soda without ice, the one without ice will get flatter quicker because it has a higher temperature. So those are the pressure and temperature effects that are experienced with solubility, and those are the trends that you'll see in the solubility of solids, gases, and liquids as you change pressure and temperature.